Check it. Wax on, wax off.
Yeah,
okay, so we will not be having
the gift. I was bored with it.
We will not be having any more of that going on up in here. That's just unacceptable.
66.7.
You guys, yep, just got voted out on that one. Check that off the clock. That'll be the last time you guys hear that again. So this is the Flash we're talking about today. They picked up right where they left off with Bloodwork jumping on an elongated man, taking him down to the ground off the roof. What you guys think of the episode?
Outside of that, because that was weird. I actually really like this episode. And I'm not going to be apologetic about it. For everything, I know it wasn't a lot of action, but that conversation, especially towards the end, when Flash had with the Speed Force, who, always comes to him like his mother, that one was real. Because every point he made was legit. Like, you always caring about yourself, never me. You talking about the bigger universal forces that play that need to be protected. What about me? My family. I didn't choose this life. You hit me with lightning. I didn't go set it up. What's the dude that put the kite up in the air? Benjamin Franklin. Yeah. I ain't out Benjamin Franklin trying to find electricity. You hit me. I was minding my business, trying to help my daddy out. And y'all struck me down with lightning. And now I got all these. Wow, it was emotional. I was not angry at any decision he made. I was not angry at any word he said in that entire thing.
I was about to say, because the decision at the end could pretty much kill his family. What he was trying to stop her, wanted her to realize he made a decision that he was going to probably do. Yeah. So, yeah.
It was all over when she said, "Yeah, he's not really telling lies." He's like, "What? So you mean there's a way I can save the world and still be alive?" Yes, but that's not the path for you. At that point, I was like, "Hold up, how the fuck you gonna tell me what the path for me is?" Because at that point, I was like, "Yo, you got a point."
I mean, but if your path is to be controlled by somebody else, would you want to go down that path just to still be alive? Because
I don't know, the way the blood work had it showed him that, he was still been the Flash. He would just had his blood in him. I guess
so. He'd have been controlled.
Yeah, but he didn't. The way blood work showed it to him,
right. The way he showed it to him,
he wasn't going to be in control like that. Right. It was. I like that episode because that entire thing just led up, and I like how they just didn't try to end it real quick. Like, oh yeah, he bleed blood work in his mind, so yeah, he's out. Like, nah, fuck all that. He didn't really win. Now we got a whole episode the day before the crisis to figure out what's going to how to get out of there. I liked it. They didn't just try to end it real quick to get you ready for crisis. Even though I've been an opponent of that, not be apologetic about that.
What's going to obviously work
it's gonna
exactly
end.
It's going to end. 36 hours going to exactly work. If they save him, it's going to go straight into crisis.
I'm not wrong.
So either way, whatever happened to him. But this is a way for them to save Flash. They found a way specifically to save Flash after crisis. Yeah.
So you might have to go back and have another mental battle
with who himself?
Yeah, I guess him, Speed Force, and Bloodwork.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously Bloodwork in this episode, like you said at the beginning, Bloodwork was like y'all said to me yesterday, and it's 100% true. He looked like
Venom,
a horrible version of Venom.
It's funny because he looked like Venom,
just a little knockoff.
And then
just a little.
When Flash at the end of the episode was like, I guess consumed by him or whatever, taken over by him. He looked like Flash from DC Disease.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. All that absolute carnage is happening right now, people.
Yeah.
But now, what you think?
It was so until the end when the part that you liked, the same part I liked when he was battling between who to choose, the Speed Force or go with Bloodwork. And it was funny because it's like Bloodwork was making points, but then Barry was like, "You're always so selfish to Speed Force," and then it was like, in the long run, he's a bad guy, so you're being consumed by Bloodwork, and everybody that you touch is going to be. I know because I'm looking at it from third person view, right. So I know every time he takes his glove off and puts the black goo into them, Bloodwork actually controls him, and he just runs back on to be the Flash again, not knowing that Bloodwork is about to consume the whole city because he saves a person every time. But I was like, you make valid points. If I was in that position, I would see it and I'll be like, yeah, I might have to leave the Speed Force. But we'll see what happens. It was good to watch. It was
I also like the
good to watch.
conversation with the nightmare he had with Bloodwork because he looked terrified.
Yeah.
When Bloodwork first showed up, even though I know it was like a dream or whatever, he walked right into it. You hear the music going, and you just see Bloodwork like, oh, so you're the Flash, huh?
Yeah.
Like, there's a crisis. What role did I play? Nothing. And I felt like at that point he was like, well, I'm going to force myself into this crisis now. I was like, yeah. I like that entire. I like the show. The only thing I didn't really like was the way they kind of force fed Iris' new team.
Yeah.
What's the name of that joint?
The last person, the new reporter, they force fed her.
Yeah.
Like they just threw her into it. Like we just
always
gotta
wanted
find
to
a
be
way
a
to
reporter.
connect. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, where does this come from? You know what? Yeah, you're right. They force fed the heck out of her. Like she just got thrown into it.
And then they even did a little pose at the end, like, I guess we have a new story. And they all women like this, just standing, got the kind of like a gust of wind so they get
the hair could
I was like, really?
Yeah.
I was like, wow. I was in my head. I was like, wow.
That was cool.
Y'all forced that one. It was.
I'm just off subject though.
There's no off subject here.
It isn't, no. I want to know why Cisco and daggone Killer Frost didn't notice that there was something wrong with Barry the whole time. And then as soon as Iris walked in there, she immediately noticed there was something wrong with him. I'm sitting there like,
It seemed like they didn't really interact with him.
Yeah, they did. Because remember, when he first got better, he looked like everybody thought he was. We all thought, oh yeah, that's Barry. He came back. He was saying the same thing, and he acted like Barry. He didn't act any different until Iris got there.
And he just,
cold-blooded.
he was cold-blooded with his wife. Why are you asking all these questions?
Yeah.
She asked two questions.
Exactly. You went off over 2 questions?
I was like, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I was like, but he just, in my head, I was like, but he just won. Because I know he won because we were sitting on the medical bed. He was Barry Allen. So
I knew something had to be up because the way that they were both pulling at him, and it was pretty much like you have to choose. You choose the Speed Force, or you choose me. And the way as soon as Cisco hit it in, he just popped up. Hey, I'm okay. Everything's fine. I said, nah, that's a little too convenient.
well, no, he hit him first though. That's what Bloodwork disappeared for a little while because he hit him with the virus,
right. And then he came right
and
back.
then he came back because Speed Force was like, I only got a few minutes before he's coming right back. Look, this is not. He said something about your heart, and if you choose him, you give up the best parts of you. I was like, yeah. In my head, I was like, he'll be alive though.
But if you're not you,
Go to the dark side, are we?
I'm just saying, like I'm looking for Barry's perspective. Like, yeah, but I'll be alive with my wife.
but you gotta think about it. I mean, well, in that, like you said, in that instance, it looked like he was getting sicker and sicker anyway. So he wasn't in the right mind.
Oh, he wasn't.
Yeah. So I mean, Bloodwork would have already manipulated the shit out of him.
Yeah, he got work.
Yeah, already. He pulled from Black Lightning, the mother. He got work in that instance right there. He got 100% work.
That's what's going on in CW. Everybody's getting a little manipulated. Everybody is.
Everybody.
So, I mean, I don't know. Well, he doesn't know. I'm like, Speed Force pretty much tell you you're not going to be you once, even though the Speed Force apparently lies, just like Bloodwork lies.
Yeah.
So, it's like, which lies do you want to take?
The Speed Force demands.
Yeah,
That's
what it is.
It's not your destiny. Your destiny is what we tell you it is.
Yeah, the Speed Force demands. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is your responsibility. I'm like, how? I didn't choose this.
Don't
It's not like a parent who made a kid and like, oh yeah, this is not my responsibility. Yeah, you made the kid. You made the choice of doing all the stuff to make a kid.
Yeah.
Barry Allen didn't do any of the stuff to make himself a superhero. He was just sitting there. One day, Max. If anybody should be blaming all this, it's Wales, the first one.
He's already been blamed.
I know, right?
Many of
He caused
times.
all of this.
Blame.
Many of times.
Even in the
he's been
comics,
blamed.
it's been blamed. They even because I remember when Jeff Johns took over the Flash, he reworked the story, so he made it in like Reverse Flash actually engineered. He went back into the past to engineer the Flash. It was a whole thing. It was one of those things. Which one is first, the egg or the chicken? Which one came first? So he's like the Reverse Flash came back in time.
Just like the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
engineered
wanted to make it just, yeah.
Engineered very
As
becoming
they
the
do all the
Flash, which
time.
caused the future to have it.
There you go.
That's
As soon as the show gets popular,
As soon as the show gets popular,
oh,
we're just gonna switch the way that this happened.
Put it in the comics.
No, the comic came first. The comic, he wrote
that
the
issue.
comic first.
That issue came first.
Yes.
Okay.
I know it came first.
All right.
It's like early 2000s.
Well, I mean, it was good. I took it. It was good.
It was fantastic.
Yeah. So
they used it and it worked perfectly on the show. Killer Frost has got to go. I'm tired of her. Sorry.
Explain.
I need it back. I need
Explain.
Caitlyn back.
Okay, why?
Stop. Listen.
All right, I'm listening.
Caitlyn needs to come back. I liked her character more. She's more calm and during a dang on situation and crisis, and she knows what to do. Killer Frost is strictly for the fighting. Leave her for the fighting, okay? Like, even her whole personality changed from where she was before. She was all badass and everything. When she came out, she gave straight answers and everything. Now she's all panic mode and stuff. I can't stand this. This is just too much for me. Give me Caitlyn in charge and Killer Frost when we need her, when we need the fighting.
Well, now they switched it. So they made it Killer Frost will be in charge now, and Caitlyn, when they need something medical, then they're going to just automatically switch. They pretty much answered because everybody was wondering. Yeah, everybody was wondering. Well, she doesn't have the medical know-how that. So what is she really there for? So they found a way to work her into still being in a medical profession.
That is true. Bring me Caitlyn back
permanently.
Permanently. Bring her back. I don't like this. I don't like it at all.
I like it. I like it. And I'm going to tell you why I like it. Because, all right, let's go. Let's take a step back. He said the way Killer Frost came out, straight answers and all that stuff. Well, she was always hidden away. So, she came out, a lot of anger, all that stuff. Now she's developed. Character development, like you always say. She's developing because she's around the team more. She's learning them. She's building better friendships, better relationships. Now she's learning, so of course you're going to change. You're not. At first, she was just an isolated person who come out only when she was needed, then went back. Now she's always there, learning, gathering. Well, not gathering information, because that sounds like she's bad. But, learning how to live life. Remember the first time she was there, learning about credit cards and just spending and all that stuff. She's learning, so of course you're going to change. Just like if a person who's always in the house, never goes out, meets a friend, that friend always taking them out. Now they change it. Now they a party animal. Now they in the club like this. Getting it in. Because they change. Growth.
They ruin their life.
Yeah, I don't like it. Bring Caitlyn back. She was already established. Her role was there. We liked it. We liked the dynamic she had with Cisco.
You liked it.
So, question. With that it was just a small snippet with the new Wales. You think he's trying to find a way to kill the Monitor?
Yeah, I hope so.
You want him to kill the Monitor?
That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying.
I hope he's trying to do something of that nature. Make it interesting.
I think everybody's misinformed about the Monitor. Because
Monitor
Monitor
had no information unless he gave it to him anyway.
Right.
So
I feel like this.
Of course they're misinformed.
Yeah,
Well, no, because it could be like. I remember you ever played that the game in school where the teacher tells a secret to one student and they had to keep telling the secret all the way to and to see you got to pinpoint where it messed up at because
Well, everybody hears a little bit different.
Yeah, everybody. So he probably heard different stories differently, and put together that the Monitor's causing all this stuff because nobody's actually heard of the anti-Monitor in this realm. So it was always the Monitor going around doing this, flexing his power, testing everybody, and all that stuff, which is wrong, but he's doing it for the right reasons because the anti-Monitor, he does, but the anti-Monitor is coming, is going to destroy the world. Now he's preparing you for it. So I understand why everybody thinks the Monitor's bad guy because they don't know who the actual bad guy is, and the only person power enough to take him is doing all this manipulating. So it's understandable that Wells is trying to kill the Monitor because he thinks, well, if there's no Monitor, there's no threat. Just because you don't know of the anti-Monitor.
And then if you kill the Monitor, the anti-Monitor will
come up. Then you be like, what have we done?
Barry, run back and tell me how to do this.
Get out of blood. Get out of blood work, and you run back, and you run as fast as you can.
As fast as you can. Yeah, I love it. That's good stuff right there. Oh my goodness. You guys leave comments in the comment section below how you guys felt about the episode, everything you like, didn't like. Who do you think will be the big savior? Who's going to bring Barry Allen back?
Oh, I got it. It's easy. Iris. Yeah, Iris. It starts and begins with Iris. It starts and begins with Iris.
This is classic movie work.
It's classic Flash.
It's classic Flash.
Iris.
Cisco's gonna come up with a solution. Caitlin's gonna come up with the medical.
Iris gonna come to him like,
and
hey,
then
remember who we are. Remember our life. Remember all the things we did together. They're gonna tell some story in the past too about how they did this when he was a kid and he first got there and the first time they ate food together. It's gonna be Iris. Iris will bring them back. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Quick thing that's annoying me is how Vibe doesn't have his powers, but they still use his powers.
Yeah, they got the little.
I know they still got a thing, but I'm like, so you still have Vibe without having Vibe.
Yeah.
No matter what, it's just. I'm like, so you wrote him out as being Vibe, even though he still. So you didn't want the power, but you still want to use the power.
Yeah.
Brother.
teleportation is the best convenience ever.
He should have just kept the power then.
No, because there were other things that came with the power, like he vibing people's future and everything. He didn't want to do all that.
That's a good.
He didn't want. He didn't want that.
It's called practice. It's called practice.
It's called training.
He didn't want
It's called training.
Put the work in. You put all that work in reading books, to learning and everything. Put the work in and stop.
Yes. You put years in to know how to make things.
Make everything.
Everything.
Just put in a little more work.
He's the Gambi.
He's the Gambi of the Flash. He is the Gambi of the Flash. He's gonna have next week. He's gonna. Oh, I was working on something 2 years ago. I don't know why I was working on it, but it's gonna help right now.
It's a big building. There's a lot of things he's been working on. Okay? Everything but fixing that one part of the building they show every episode that hasn't been fixed yet. Yeah, they've been working on a whole lot.
We know
it all starts with Felicity. She was the original.
She wasn't the making of things.
Yeah, but she was
the hacker. She was like, I'll show you.
She was just the IT girl. And,
she's a computer guy.
She was the
guy in the chair.
The guy in the chair. She's the guy in the chair. She's been the guy.
But she hacked into everything now. Oh yeah, but I took a little bit of. Remember the first season of Arrow, y'all. Remember this because we're about to leave out. We're ending on this. The first season of Arrow, he was going to Felicity like, hey, so when can I get this? Well, this is a carbonated fiber that you had to put together. Yeah. So it's only that rare. So what do you need it for? Hiking? All right, so you're an IT girl. How you know all this carbonated fiber and how it's put together? She was able to trace it.
She reads books.
She like Lucius Fox with Batman.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you the stupid reason why I need this. You just need to believe it. Just make it
you're right. Take it back.
She's the Lucius.
She is.
She's the Lucius.
She's the Lucius. Oh, my goodness.
Like, what do you need this for? Spelunking.
She's like one quarter of Lucius. Lucius can do everything.
Everything.
Yeah. You know what? He ran Wayne. He ran Wayne Enterprises.
Everybody has one. Every hero has one.
Every hero does have.
Has that utility. I can fix it, make it all better guy.
The Ciscos, the Gambis, the Lucius,
the Felicities.
They all have it.
The
guy in the chair.
The second Lucius or Batwoman.
Oh yeah, Luke.
They all have it.
They all have it. You can't be without a person in the chair. You need a person in the chair.
So we need, this channel, we need to find a person in the chair.
No, you are. I do get stuff done. I do. You guys, hey, you're welcome. If you like what you see, hit the like button. You love what you see, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, guys, we're out of here.
Deuces.
Yeah. We in the club, we partying. We in the club, we partying. Yeah. How much ice you got? I don't know.
Get it all, this man.
I cannot miss like I am the ace. Electrocute you, then I leave you with aftershock. Getting angry, then I turn to Incredible Hulk. Bite and bog. Chop it down like you one of them stars.